Bam, halftime break.
You, they're here to see you. They're here to see us. Here to see us. Let's be special. Let's be strong. Let's smell greatness from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Spectator Sport.
Thanks again, folks, for tuning in to Spectator Sport. Spectator Sport. Let them know, Ray.
Tebow time, people, this weekend. Tebow time. You won't be saying what time it is when Tebow come to Baltimore and run your slap over, Ray Lewis.
Make it now, I'm winning Timothy Tebow.
Hey, man, watch your mouth, man.
We coming straight at you, Ray.
You
We coming straight at you.
Hey,
That's
hold up, man.
competitive nature. We coming straight at you, Ray. We coming straight at you. And he ain't going nowhere. Because he take your hat off. That force of competitive nature coming straight at you. And when he drop that hat and run your old butt over, I'm going crazy. I'm going to Dade County and I'm knocking out the first dude I see.
Hey, I hate these guys with this competitive nature crap. You make me sick with that.
Full force of competitive nature.
Like
coming straight at
everybody
you.
else isn't competing.
Not like him.
Come
Not
on,
like
man.
him.
Please, man.
They're not competing like him. I'll tell you that right now.
How are they
competing like him?
They're not playing the same game.
They're not competing like him.
They're all competing.
No, they're not. Not
How
like
do you
him.
measure who's
He's on to the
competing
next level.
more?
You just see when he takes off the helmet, you just see his face. You can just see it. It's all like the guy's white. He's a white guy. He's a Caucasian male, obviously. The man looks like he's just all red. Like I mean, that's the first time you was like, damn, Ted Tebow might be the devil because he's so damn red, but he's not. It's just the excitement, the fury. It's just he's ready to play. Ray, he coming for you, Ray. And T-Sizzle or Terrell So, Ball So Hard University, you clown. He coming at you too. And he gonna stiff arm you right into the dirt. Just put him down.
Make it past New England, so settle down.
Yeah, okay.
And
you gotta tell me for a minute. Isn't it the same guy who said the Pittsburgh Steelers he was gonna make it back to Pittsburgh Steelers? And what he do?
This guy got no chance.
And what he do?
They gonna get buried this week.
Say
They're gonna get buried
you said
this
the
week.
same thing last
man.
Holland Jungle.
Well, you know what? Ray Lewis is a Miami guy. It's all about the U. I don't care what all this Tebow mania, all that's going on with Tim Tebow. Please, man. This guy's a real champion. He's won a Super Bowl championship, the ultimate prize. Tebow's trying to get there. He already been there. And he's a veteran. He's a Hall of Famer, first ballot. Tebow, keep trying. You get to where Ray's at. Who you gonna run over? This the you, man. This the you.
When Tim Tebow wins
Ray leads, man.
Super Bowl ring, he's gonna be the same guy that says he can't win another one. He
Let me tell
can't
you
win
this.
another
Let me
one.
tell
That's gonna be the same guy who's gonna be over there saying that stuff. Come on, it's
Hey.
game by game. He won one playoff game, which he said earlier that he can't do. So now he's gonna win another playoff game.
I'm just asking you.
And if
Super
the
Bowl
Ravens,
champ, Ray's a champ. Why are you talking about a champion?
He's not even,
and then
I don't
bigging
know if
up
he's
a
gonna be able to meet.
non-champion. Ray's a champ. Ray's a champ. Ray a veteran
I'm
at
bigging
this.
up winning.
Ray been
I'm bigging up winning.
And Ray not
that's
winning?
what Tim Tebow's doing. I ain't saying nothing about Ray Lewis negative. I just said Tim Tebow, that force of competitive nature, if Ray Lewis can get that next week, if Arian Foster don't drop hat on him first, you know, Tim Tebow go ahead and take the pleasure of doing that for you. You know what I'm saying? When you drop hat on that fool, I don't want to hear for nobody about, oh, this is why he did it, or blah, blah, blah. That competitive nature in that kid is just amazing. I never seen it before. I just never seen nothing like that before. And I played football, and I just never seen it before.
What's wrong with this guy, man? I mean, why you never seen it? You never seen nobody play football before?
No, I never seen no one compete like him before.
Come on, man.
Some
You ain't see that fire when Ray come out and do that dance. You seen Ray Lewis quit? You ever seen Ray quit?
He's a dancing clown.
Come on,
I don't want to see people
dancing
dance.
clown. Come on, man. That's
what am I
passion.
watching?
That's passion. That's desire.
American Idol.
That's what flies do. That's passion. That's what we do. We dance.
I want to see people compete.
Come on, man.
I want to see people lay it on the line and give that life for this game that they love and they grew up playing.
That please don't.
Everybody agrees with that. That's what we want to see.
Come on.
Tebow.
Fourth quarter, I'm back.
I mean, since we here, we might as well go ahead and do it, man. Let me get that muscle drop. Picks.
Game face, game time.
Muscle,
We
muscle,
ready.
muscle, muscle.
We ready. We ready.
NFL, baby. You know, that's what it's all about. We love the NFL. Thanks again, Muscle, for that crazy beat. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Now, a little bit, let's get into this Tebow thing, man.
Thought I wouldn't make it, now I'm winning Timothy Tebow. Thought I wouldn't make it, now I'm winning
continues
Timothy
to win.
Tebow. Fourth quarter, I'm back.
Come on, when a guy like Rick Ross can recognize winning, you gotta do it. You gotta give it to him, son.
Let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Tebow pulled out an improbable win last week with the overtime touchdown pass to Demaryius Thomas. The guy who talent over there said they didn't have any receivers at all. They didn't have receivers, but they had receivers enough for Tebow to throw for 300, right?
They still don't have any receivers over there. Demaryius Thomas does look better. I mean, he had the Achilles heel, but besides Demaryius Thomas, I mean, I still don't give. I mean, Demaryius Thomas not a top 10 receiver. Chill out over there now. Chill out. Tim Tebow was lighting him up, putting that ball where it needed to be. Now, you over there trying to give all the credit to Demaryius Thomas. I don't know where you going off with that. I'm not. And they still don't have a. They have the worst receiving core in the playoffs right now. So that's what I'm telling you. That's what I said last week. They have the worst receiving core in the playoffs right now, and that's still true. And they just lost Eric Decker. So at the end of the day, Demaryius Thomas has been having great games. Him and Tebow been connected. I'm not saying Demaryius Thomas sucks. He's only a second-year guy. He's coming off an injury, but they do not have a great receiving core. They have no tight ends. So at the end of the day, Tim Tebow came out last week. He lit it up. He defeated the naysayers. What is he doing? What Charlie Sheen says, winning, defeating what the naysayers have to say. He's winning. He's doing what you say he cannot do. Can't throw the ball. He lit it up for 316 yards and 2 touchdowns. What else do you want him to do? What else does he need for you to do now?
Okay,
next week, they're going to say something else like, oh, what? No. This week it was, well, he was making simple reads. Oh, anybody can read that. Anybody can do that. No, anybody can't. Because if anybody can do it, they would be in the playoffs doing it.
All right, enough Tebow. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the other results.
Tebow.
Let's talk about some of the other results that happened from last week's wild card division round. The Houston Texans defeated the Cincinnati Bengals 31-10. What do you liked about that game? Too much Arian Foster. Pretty good game. What do you thought about that game?
I mean, Texas have a better team. I mean, Andre Arian. Overall, they just have a better team.
I mean, you took the Bengals. You took the Bengals, you talked about yes you did.
The Texans.
Hey, don't make me run back the tape. You took the Bengals and you talked about AJ Green. You said AJ Green was
I
gonna.
talked about AJ Green probably having a good game. But
No, you talked about AJ Green was gonna be
game.
the difference maker in this game.
No,
you
that
said
was versus the Ravens. That was the Ravens. The game week before that, I took the Texans in this game.
All right, next game, Detroit was defeated by New Orleans 45-10. Too much Drew Brees. Basically, too much Drew Brees, like I said.
It wasn't 45. Did correct yourself.
Excuse me, 45-28. Excuse me, 45-28. Too much Drew Brees.
I mean, it was not. It was too much Drew Brees, but it was too much making turnovers at the wrong time in the game. Come on, Matt Stafford. You had a great season. They were in the game. They were within 10. Then what does Matt Stafford come out and do? He comes out, throws a pick, gives the ball right back to Drew Brees, and what does he do? Go, scores a touchdown, make you pay for it. It was you're making crucial mistakes. They were scoring. They had a good game plan, but you can't make those turnovers, and that's what caused the Detroit Lions that football game.
All right, and the next game, the New York Giants defeated the Atlanta Falcons at home 24-2. That was, I mean, G-Man just was all over him. Hakeem Nicks looked special in that game. Your boy was Fiesta and all over him. What's his name? Victor Cruz was cruising all over him. That was a crazy win for the G-Man. Your boy looked nice, Pierre-Paul. He had a good game.
I mean, it was just disappointing that the Falcons came out and laid an egg like that.
They laid a goose.
I mean, it was just pathetic.
Gooser.
I don't understand them. You got Roddy White, you got Michael Turner, the burner, you have Julio Jones. You have weapons all on that offense. You moved up in the draft to get this kid, and you're running quarterback sneaks with your boy Matt Ryan for what reason? On 2 different occasions on 4th down. What are you thinking, Mike?
You are fool.
You have Michael Turner the burner, this big bulldozer of a back, and you're running quarterback sneaks with freaking Matt Ryan. I mean, I just think the play calling for the Falcons in that game was just bad. I don't understand what the Falcons was doing. I mean, you came out and you just blew it. You blew it. I mean, not Matt Ryan just, I mean, I don't know what to say about Matty Ice. I mean, I don't even know if I can call you Matty Ice no more because you wasn't looking like Ice.
He was frozen.
Matty
frozen.
Yeah,
Matty ain't do nothing last.
I mean, and I was so disappointed in that Falcons defense.
Hey, that's 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row, Matty Ice.
I'm disappointed in the Falcons defense, a.k.a. the talent hate Eli Manning, and y'all let the man ball on you. You're supposed to put him out, tear his ACL.
See, once again, you don't like winning. You don't like winning.
You don't like winning.
Eli winning out here.
I hate Eli.
Eli got a championship. Tebow ain't win no championship.
I have a personal grudge against Eli Manning.
You don't know Eli Manning.
I have a personal.
Eli's a great guy.
He cost me $900.
Eli's a great individual.
I just know him. He cost me $900. I do personally know that fool.
Eli's a great individual. He's a Manning. He comes from a great family.
I don't care what you say about
anything
Eli
associated
Manning.
with Peyton
If I
Manning
haven't seen that fool, I'm swinging on him. I'm asking him to give me a head up.
Man, Eli's 6'4". Eli will walk through you.
Tell Peyton, big, tall, 6'5", country style.
Eli's 6'5". Eli will walk through you, man.
And let me just give him a head up. I just want to fade him one time.
Eli look like that. You don't want none of Eli.
I
He from New York. You don't want none of Eli.
That's exactly what I got with that fool. I see you. And when I see that, I'm blowing up on him. I don't give him in a 3-piece.
Eli in the Big Apple, man. You don't want none of Eli. Eli can survive in the Big Apple. Eli has flourished in the Big Apple.
I don't care nothing about the Big
It takes a special guy. Look at Sanchez. Look at Sanchez. Sanchez can't flourish in the Big Apple. Look at Sanchez.
Sanchez,
it takes a special guy to flourish in the Big Apple.
Let me go in on that real fast. The Jets controversy this week with the unnamed players and all that stuff. And people were just, I mean,
McElroy.
Just no, not McElroy. I'm just saying all the unnamed players, but they're just going in on Sanchez like he
man.
sucks, he's this, he's that,
well,
he's not competing, he's lazy, blah, 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 blah. You losers, you all lost
anybody
together.
call him a Mexican?
You're a team. Who?
Did anybody mention him being Mexican?
What does him being Mexican?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
I hope no one did say
I hope they did. I was just saying.
That's very racist.
If they did, that was
why
terrible,
are you bringing Mexican nationality into this?
Because
like I said,
what you say? What we say about Mexican fighters?
Let me tell you
what we say about Mexican fighters? So why don't we say that about Mexican quarterbacks?
Listen to me. I have nothing to do with that. What I'm trying to tell you is this. The Jets,
Sanchez ain't a real Mexican, man.
Together.
Sanchez a Cali boy.
Stop giving the media things to print and talk about. You losing together. Leave Mark Sanchez alone. He is your quarterback. You defend your quarterback. I'm not going to call you punks because you didn't put your name on it. I'm not going to do any of that because I understand why you didn't put your name on it. But if you do feel that way, I mean, look in the mirror first, and then you can go address that with your coach or your other teammates, or have a team meeting and call them out.
I'll tell you this: the rest of that team sucks too. You can't just blame that on Sanchez. Sanchez be blowing it, but the running game suck too. They running game suck. Their defense ain't so great. They coach ain't so great. He lost some weight and he lost some damn sense.
This is crazy to me how people talk about the Jets like they suck. They just came from 2 AFC championships for the past 2 years. They don't suck. They just had a bad season.
Well, this year they sucked.
Exactly, this year, but don't say they suck. They got talent on the team.
So we're not talking about what they had last year. We're talking about now. We're living in the moment.
Suck when their players don't suck. They just had a bad season.
We live in the moment, man. They suck. They suck. I'm just gonna let it be known. I mean, if I suck, let me know.
Well, they don't suck. And like I said, Jets, please just stop talking out your you-know-what holes and just come together and worry about next year and fighting for next year and stop feeding this fire with your comments and your anonymous quotes and all this BS.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about this week's games because we got a lot of great games scheduled this week. This is the divisional round, correct?
Fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Woo! This is when it gets interesting, man. When you start talking about football in the divisional round, this is when it